guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. Today I have my faves and fails, my winners and losers from August to share with you guys today. This is a monthly series where I come on and share with you 5 amazing products that I have been loving the month of August. They're not necessarily products that I've purchased in August or received in August. They're just products that I have been reaching for and really love, and I just want to spotlight them. In today's mix is also 2 duds, 2 products that I feel just kind of missed the mark, and one of them is a product that I just did a video on. So if you know already which one of the losers is going to be for the month of August. But as usual guys, I will have everything that I'm discussing linked and listed in the description box down below. Some of those links might be affiliate links, so if you do end up shopping through them, I thank you so much for supporting me on my channel. I do have a little bit of PR that I was sent, skincare PR, so I'm going to talk about that after I get done showing you my 5 winners the month of August. And in case it is your first time here on my channel, first and foremost, hello and welcome. My name is Steff. This is what I love to do. I love trying out new makeup. You're always going to see the latest and greatest in makeup reviews, multiple looks with eyeshadow palettes, makeup ranking videos, monthly makeup favorites, which is what we're doing today, and a whole bunch of good stuff. If all that sounds good to you and you want to see my videos on pretty much a daily basis, because I do tend to upload quite a bit, do me a favor and click on the subscribe button and also hit the bell. That way you'll be notified every time I do drop a new video. And if you like what you see, if you like a good old monthly makeup roundup, give this video a thumbs up before you go. And once again guys, I limit these videos to 5 amazing products. Are there other products that worked well for me during the month of August? Yes, but I try to just limit it because let's be honest guys, makeup can get overwhelming, especially if you like keeping up with the new releases such as I do. It's a lot to take in. So narrowing it down to 5 amazing products and 1 or 2 maybe not so great products, I hope that helps when y'all are making buying decisions and just not to get so overwhelmed, because definitely, at least for me that I have this YouTube channel, I can definitely get overwhelmed by all of the new makeup coming out. If y'all want to see what topped my list and lined the bottom for August, keep on watching. Alright guys, first up is a tinted serum, a tinted sunscreen, a foundation, whatever you want to call it. It is making one of my favorites for August, and this is a new one from Tula. This is their Radiant Skin Brightening Serum Skin Tint. It does have SPF 30, and to my knowledge, this is their first time dipping their toes into the foundation pond, if you will. I picked this up in store at Ulta, and I have the shade 4. This product has been working so well for me. It's more of like a light to medium coverage, which is fine because most skin tints and tinted sunscreens are, but this just works so well. It lasts a good 10 hours on my 40-year-old normal to oily skin, and I feel like the shade is great. Let me go ahead and swatch it on the back of my hand. Guys, if you hear some loud noise in the background, it is raining and thundering, and it's like sunny outside. So yeah, I think that makes for the perfect storm, right? Here is shade 4. Perfect, beautiful. I do powder this down, especially on my T-zone, but you know, when I did my wear test with it, it worked fine without powder too. Just however you choose to wear your foundation, whether you wear it with primer or powder, this one has been working out so well. And I'm so happy to see that Tula, one of my favorite skincare brands, is now coming out with a little bit of makeup. Maybe we'll get more from them in 2023, who knows. Next up is the Nomad Cosmetics Monte Verde Costa Rica palette. This beauty dropped about a week and a half ago. Yeah, I think it's been about a week and a half that this has been out. I was very generously gifted this eyeshadow palette by the owners of Nomad Cosmetics, Felicia and Auntie. Thank you so much for sending this my way. This is beautiful. You guys know I love colorful makeup. Absolutely love colorful makeup, and this is definitely right up my alley. We get a lot of matte shades. You're getting more matte shades in this palette than you are getting shimmer shades, but the shimmers in this palette are beautiful. I love Nomad Cosmetics shimmers. I love when they have all of those different shifty sparkles in them, and this one definitely has it. The mattes are incredible in this one. I just love it. I just love it. I love playing with colorful makeup. I love the greens in here. And I love that it's representing Costa Rica. This is a place that is definitely on my list of places to travel to. I think the packaging, the little sloth right there, it is just way too cute. I do have a video where I created 4 looks, and I also have an Instagram reel where I created another look with this palette. I do have a code with Nomad Cosmetics. I'll put it right here. I think it's Steff or Steff 10, not too sure. That's why I'm putting it up here, but it'll save 10% off of your order. And yeah, guys, this is a beautiful one. If you're wanting to try Nomad Cosmetics and you maybe want to add a colorful palette into your makeup collection, your makeup stash, this one, get this one. I promise you won't be disappointed with it. Now we're going to go back to complexion with REM Sweetener Concealer. I tried this concealer out a few weeks ago. I want to say it was maybe towards the beginning to middle of August. I've been loving it ever since. I'm wearing it today. The shade I have on today is 2N. I picked up 2 different shades because there were 60 different shades of this concealer released. So the shade I'm wearing under my eye areas is light 2N. And then the shade that I got for like spot concealing is light 6N. So they both work perfectly for me. But another fun fact about this concealer, and if you watched my review and demo wear test over this particular concealer, then you know I use this as a foundation in that video, and holy cow, this works amazing as a foundation. It just lasts. It holds up all day long. It even goes past the 10-hour mark. That's usually what I do my foundation and concealers on. I do it for about 10 hours because for me, that's what I need. I need a good 10 hours. Anything else, you know, after that, it's just gravy. But this new one from REM Beauty, I have to say, this really kind of helped to change my mind about the brand. I did mention in that video that I had a pretty rough first experience with the brand, so much so that I didn't end up trying anything that I had ordered. I didn't even open it. I just sent it all back because it was severely delayed. And yeah, you can go ahead and watch that video to hear my story. I talk about it in the intro. But when REM came to Ulta, and again, if you're not unfamiliar with REM Beauty, it is Ariana Grande's beauty brand. But when they came to Ulta, I was like, well, maybe I'll give them a chance. They dropped a new concealer. You guys know I'm all about reviewing foundation and concealers, like complexion products. That's really one of the things I love to review on my channel. So I picked these up and I'm just totally impressed. I can't wait to try more from the brand. I know they recently dropped some new brow products a couple days ago on the Ulta website. I just bought brow products, so I'm a little well stocked up right now on brow products, but I'm definitely curious to see what they have in store for us for the holidays, and I'm looking forward to trying more REM out. Next, I have this beauty right here. This is from Bella Beaute Bar, and this is the Oracle Chrome highlighter palette. We're gonna swatch this together. If you follow me on Instagram, which I hope all of you do, it is at Steff's Beauty Stash, then you saw my Instagram reel where I swatched this out, but I want to swatch it for you guys. I realize not everybody has Instagram. This is a highlighter palette, obviously, right? But these are all like duo multi-chrome highlighters. I wore the Sun in my Too Faced, the new Pumpkin Second Slice video, and I also wore it in the Tarte Man Eater video. A lot of you guys complimented that, and a lot of you guys, you use my code because I have a code, it's Steff10. It'll give you 10% off of anything at the Bella Beaute Bar website. So this first shade is called Lovers, and I'm just going to swatch them here on my hand. So there's Lovers. It has like a pink gold reflect to it. The next one is called The Moon. That is like gold, maybe a slight silver, no, mainly gold. Next is The Sun. The Sun has like a reddish reflect to it. The Sun is this one over here. It's just prettier in person. Like, you really have to get this palette home and see what it can do. The next shade is called The High Priestess, and this looks like it's gonna have like a purple green shift to it. It's over here. This next one is called The Star. This has like a pink lavender. And then finally we have The Magician. gonna put that out here. Yeah, my hand is just blinding right now, but this formula is so buttery smooth, and it's not glitter, it's just smooth. It's very smooth. It's just, it's absolutely amazing. I want to put one on right now. Which one do I want to do? I think I'm gonna do, I'll do the Magician one. I'm gonna get my little Shop Miss A AOA Studios brush. This is the F19. I do have highlighter on already. I have, wow, look at that. Ooh. I have a Milani one of the baked highlighters. Wow. These highlighters are just, they're just stunning. I think this might be like a first for the brand where they do these types of highlighters, at least like in a palette. It's just absolutely stunning. I love it. Yeah, guys. Oracle, I know some of you picked it up already. Let me know once you get it home what your thoughts are on it, but I think it is still in stock on their website. So if you're into these kind of highlighters, and don't just reserve them for the cheekbones, you can use them on the eyes as well. This is definitely one worth checking out, and you do get a mirror up here as well. And then rounding off the top 5 is from Tower 28 and the new shade of their BeachPlease Lip and Cheek Balm. This is the shade Office Hours. So they dropped this shade in one of these balms, and then they dropped it also in one of their lip glosses. I love it. I didn't get the lip gloss. I just bought the blush, the balm, because I love them. I have all the shades. All of the shades. This is one of my favorites. This one, and I think it's Rush Hour. It's like an orangey peach one. But this one, this is my new favorite right now. This is my new favorite of the moment. You can find Tower 28 at Sephora. That's where I got this one, and of course on their own website, and I think they're sold somewhere else. I want to say they were going to Europe, and I don't remember which store was getting it. If I can find it, I'll put it in the description box. But Office Hours, their new shade, is a must-have. This is like a year-round shade, but I don't know, it's just something special about the shade that I've been using it so much. Highly recommend checking it out. All right, guys. Now, unfortunately, there were a couple misses for the month of August. One very recent miss. It just came in right under the buzzer, unfortunately, is the new drop from BH Cosmetics. The long-awaited new arrivals to BH Cosmetics. You guys know BH Cosmetics filed for bankruptcy about a year ago now, and they've only released a couple things since, but they weren't even released here in the US. So it's been a good year that we don't get new BH Cosmetics here in the US. At the beginning of the year, this year, they dropped some new palettes over in Europe, and I was able to get them because they went to Beauty Bay, and it was the Lunar New Year palette, the Moon, like the Zodiac palettes. The Zodiac palettes were a no-go, and the Lunar palette was actually pretty decent. These, however, these new quad additions to the Travel Series line definitely missed the mark for me. These were the two worst ones in my opinion. We have Miami, which bears a striking resemblance to Lost in Los Angeles, the full-size palette. And then we have Malibu over here, which also has shades very similar to what is in the Lost in Los Angeles palette. Unfortunately, the formula of all of these, it really doesn't stand up to the old school BH Cosmetics formula, or not even old school, because they were getting better. They were improving upon their formula, but these don't come near to that type, to that quality. This was actually a pretty decent one. This one was Egypt, but the shimmers in all of them, they're not going to be like blinding shimmers. They're very tamed shimmers. I also did like Mykonos, but you know, if I knew the quality was going to be like this, it wasn't going to be that amazing BH Cosmetics quality that's like in the Paris palette and in all of the others, the Blueberry Muffin palette, then I would have skipped on these, because even though this is a cute color story, I do love a color story like this, it's just there. It's not anything mind-blowing, and for $7, I rather would have just saved my $7, you know. I was really looking forward to these. I was really looking forward to these because this is the face palette. This is Cabo. This was okay, but again, like the highlighter shade in here, so this is a blush, 2 bronzers, and then the highlighter. The highlighter is not blinding. Like, it's nothing like this. You know, it wasn't even like the Milani one that I was wearing right now. Yeah, just very, very, very mediocre and very disappointing, especially if you're a big fan of BH Cosmetics the way I have been for so long. Even before I started my YouTube channel, I'd been buying BH Cosmetics for a long time, and I was just heartbroken last year when they announced their bankruptcy, and really looking forward to this release, really looking forward to it, and unfortunately they just missed the mark a bit, and that's why it's finding itself as one of the worst products that I tried in August. And then lastly on the list is unfortunately the Dior Powder Foundation. This is the Dior Forever Natural Velvet Powder Foundation. I picked up the shade 2N. Now, I love Dior foundation, and this is probably coming as a shock to you that this is finding itself at the bottom of my list, but I am a normal to oily skin type, and this said that it was supposed to help control oil and keep me matte, right? It didn't do that. I got shiny. Like by the 5-hour check-in mark, my nose was glowing. So I've worn this powder several times since doing that review. I've worn it as a powder foundation, you know, not layering it on top of anything but concealer. That's how I wear my powder foundations. I wear them, I guess, the more traditional way. I don't wear the powder on top of foundation. And so I do have to touch up. I do have to touch up at least once, if not twice during the day. And sometimes I don't always have time to touch up my makeup, my foundation or anything like that. So I rely on a good setting powder, a good primer, those helping products to kind of just keep that oil under control until maybe I do have time to touch up. But with this one, I really, like during lunch, I have to touch it up. And it's unfortunate because it's a nice powder. It looks nice going on onto my skin. It wears well, other than the fact that it just makes me oily. And I'm kind of shocked. I'm kind of shocked because this is not like a glowy powder by any means, but it doesn't do what it says it's going to do and keep me matte. So that's why it's finding itself in the bottom position. Not that I think it's a bad product, because I do like it, but I have to babysit it, and I shouldn't have to do that, especially like with a powder foundation. Alright guys, so the next products I'm going to mention, they are not making like faves or fails or anything like that. They're just a few products that I received in PR, and I want to give them a shout out. One of which has made my top or my monthly favorites list at least once, if not twice. And I'm talking about this moisturizer from Clarins. So Clarins was kind enough to gift me with these amazing products. This one right here, I had already finished up. Like, I scraped the jar. This is a daytime moisturizer. I scraped the jar to get every last bit of it, and it was in my cart at Ulta because I was just waiting for one of those 20% off coupons that includes like prestige brands, because this little beauty is not cheap. This moisturizer retails for I think $70 or $80. It's definitely on the higher end of skincare price points. But man, does it work. And it works great on my normal to oily skin. It doesn't make me excess oily. This is the Clarins Extra Firming Energy Radiance Boosting Wrinkle Control Day Cream. It's a mouthful. It does have a scent to it, as all Clarins products typically do, but it's such a fresh scent. Fragrance and skincare doesn't really bother me. I know it bothers some of you. It never irritates my skin, but this is the perfect amount of moisture for me. And this works so well with all of the makeup I put on top of it, the sunscreens I pair with it. It just makes my skin feel so good, and I'm so thankful that Clarins that they sent it to me. I'm so excited. They also included this is the self tan drops. This is like the Isle of Paradise self tanning drops. So this is something that you can, I think you can put this like in your moisturizer, or you put it on before. It says to mix 2 to 3 drops in with your Clarins moisturizer. Here we go, the little bundle. And then of course to wash your hands right after, because you don't want to get any discoloration on your hands. I will be using this over the weekend, and I'll be trying it out. I'll let you know how it goes, but This one, this moisturizer, always going to have it in my stash. It is so, so good. Now, Dermalogica, I just did a YouTube short over this, but they sent me this little 3-piece skincare set. This is like a daytime skincare set, although I had 2 of these products already. Let me show you. So I use these 2 already. This is the micro exfoliant. I'm sorry, the daily super exfoliant. This is a powder exfoliator. So you just put a little bit of powder on your hands. I always have my face a little bit damp, and then I rub my hands together, rub it on my face, and it really is a nice, gentle, but effective way of exfoliating the complexion. I save this for nighttime, and I don't use it every day. I use it typically every other day, so it's nice to have a little travel size because I do have a trip coming up really soon, and I'm actually saving these products so that I can take along with me. This one, this is our vitamin C serum. This is the Biolumin C serum. I had never tried this one, but I loved it. I tried it a couple times already. I don't want to use it too much because, again, I'm trying to save it for my trip, but this is a very nice, very comfortable vitamin C serum. Vitamin C has to be one of my favorite skincare ingredients just because I can see the immediate benefits of it as far as it brightening my skin. My skin just feels really good. I love using vitamin C. Yeah, that's up there. I really think vitamin C is my favorite to apply and to use. And then this one I have the full size version of. This is their Dynamic Skin Recovery SPF 50. This is the sunscreen, and this is a really nice sunscreen. It goes on well under makeup. It wears so well throughout the day, doesn't cause any irritation. And I'm just happy that now I have a travel size in this one. So thank you, Dermalogica, for sending these little minis my way. This is called the Age Defense Kit, and you can find it right now on the Ulta Beauty website, of course on the Dermalogica website, at Derm Store, and pretty much wherever Dermalogica is sold. And then last but not least, something that just arrived a couple days ago from Paula's Choice. Love, love Paula's Choice. I'm gonna do a reel and a YouTube short where I showcase my top 5 Paula's Choice skincare products because Paula's Choice has so many of my favorites. There's so many things from this brand that I use every single day. Their retinol being one of them, which I don't use retinol every single day. I use retinol like every 2 days, but there's other things. I'm always using a Paula's Choice product in my daily skincare routine, and these are new. And these just landed at Sephora as well. So first off, we have their C5 Super Boost Moisturizer. This says it's formulated with 5% vitamin C and hexapeptide 5. It says it's going to be good for all skin types. It's going to brighten, it's going to get rid of the dullness, and it's going to help even out our skin tone. It says it's going to strengthen and repair the skin's barrier as well. And of course, it does come with a pump, fully like airtight packaging. Love that, especially because it is vitamin C. And then also is the vitamin C eye cream. This is their C5 Super Boost eye cream. It also contains 5% vitamin C. It's also infused with hyaluronic acid and polypeptide, and that it's going to smooth, firm, and brighten the under eye area. I am glad that they sent me this because I've been using the Origins Ginseng like brightening under eye cream every single morning, and I'm almost out of that one. I am probably going to buy it because that's going to be one of the sale items in Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale, but I'm glad I have this to incorporate as well. To maybe I can use one day, the other day. I always use eye creams. I'm always making sure that I apply my eye cream in the morning, and of course when I go to bed. At night I tend to use more of a thicker eye cream, but for during the day, this one sounds amazing. And so does this moisturizer, because I only have one moisturizer right now, and it's from Olay that has vitamin C in it. And that one, sometimes I feel like it has a hard time absorbing into my skin. And so I'm really hoping that this one is gonna work great on my normal to oily skin. So I'm just so thankful to Paula's Choice. Thank you guys so much for sending me these items. I cannot wait to try them out, and I will definitely keep you guys posted. All right, guys, so that wraps up August Beauty Faves and Fails, winners and losers of the month. Let me know what some of your winners and losers have been for the month of August. What do you think about some of the items that made my list? Sound off in the comments down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink your water. Cheers. I'll see y'all very soon. Bye.